It's a good question, and one that's definitely circulating the hedge fund industry. The deal, of course, was signed in January, and at the time, Anthony Scaramucci stepped away from the firm. But the biggest wrinkle in all of this lately is that SkyBridge was sold to the Chinese-backed HNA. That's created a delay here in the U.S. as regulators take a closer look, and potentially in Beijing, where the government has initiated a crackdown on cross-border acquisitions. Both sides, however, say they are committed to the deal regardless of who Scaramucci's employer is. The day after his infamous comments were revealed in the New Yorker, SkyBridge put out a statement saying, quote, "Recent developments with Anthony Scaramucci and his role within the administration have no impact on our business and or the transaction with HNA." HNA reiterated that today, saying, quote, "The news about Anthony Scaramucci leaving his role as communications director has no impact on HNA's commitment to closing the SkyBridge transaction as soon as possible." SkyBridge is a fund of funds, of course, which is essentially a middleman taking money from wealthy individuals and plunking it into hedge funds. It commands very high fees, and in recent years, the industry has been underperforming hedge funds and the market as a whole. But the worst case scenario for SkyBridge would be if the deal gets pulled. That's according to experts I spoke with. If HNA pulls out, that could cause SkyBridge's employees to defect, and then investors will have no choice but to redeem. Without capital, a fund of funds business is essentially nothing. Guys.
Well, we'll watch for that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Leslie, one of the key questions has been the valuation. I mean, they paid a substantial multiple to assets that has typically been higher than what we would see for a business like that, didn't they?
Exactly, and that's caused a lot of questions, especially in the hedge fund community, for exactly why HNA would pay that much. Is it something where they're trying to get access to this administration to create more favorable terms with the Chinese in order to, do their business and push back on some of the president's criticisms of China? Those are big questions, and with Scaramucci no longer in that communications role, it's a big question as to whether HNA is still interested in paying that price and paying for the acquisition altogether.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.